Hey guys, it's Old School Custom, right? Raj here. Um, hope you guys are enjoying your night. And just got out of work not too long ago, and today I'm gonna go ahead and work on the Sand 9 Malibu. I gotta do some spark plug cleaning again. I've been having that issue for a while. I think I talked about that in one of my videos where I need to change out the valve seals. Like I said, it takes money for me to get this done, and right now I'm kind of shortchanged and certain stuff. I'm still trying to get the wheels on this car. I believe I showed the video. I did a video on the back rims that I'm gonna put on this car. I think they're called Race Star wheels or something like that. And that's my plan for this car. Is thinking of getting the 17-inch rims in the front, and then the back ones I already got. I believe they're 15 by 7 centered. Um, I'm gonna go with almost the same height of tire. I think it's the one that I have on here is they're 17 inch. I believe they're 255 by 60s 17s, and the ones I'm gonna run in the back are 255 70s 15s. So they're almost about the same height. These rims are a little bit bigger though. The ones I have on right now, the American Officers. That way you guys can see what they look like. Pretty sure you've seen them already though, but you can see the wheels right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go away with these rims. I guess you could say I don't wanna, no disrespect to Chip Foods, but I don't wanna have the Chip Foods type of hot rod. I just wanna keep it basically like old school, and then have the skinnies back on this car. But I wanna go with 17 inch in the front, and I think it'll look real cool once I get done with it. But also my plans are to lower this car too. I got the springs for it already, and I'm gonna do a whole front suspension on this car because I've had this car, like I said, almost 30 plus years, and then the power steering pump on this one, when I replaced it, and at the time I got the pump, and it was working fine, but then it started leaking again, and like I said, back in those old school days, you had to go to the junkyard to find these type of parts for these type of cars, because it's hard for them to have them in stock, and supposedly now they have them in stock. You can order this stuff, but you can get it on eBay or Amazon, and it's a lot cheaper. But my plans is to get all the suspension done on this car, right? And I think I have I think it's a passenger side, the tie rod. It's kind of like already worn out, even though I greased it up, but it kind of moves too much, and it's not making the noise, the clunky noise yet, but eventually it's gonna do it. So I already got the kit for that, and I'm just gonna have to order the new control arms too. I'm gonna just get everything brand new, redo everything, and get a new power steering pumps so that it won't leak anymore, and get all that taken care of for this car. At one point I was planning to sell this car, but now I think I'm gonna just stay with it and fix it up. And it's a cool car, man. I mean, I can drive this car every day. It has a 307 small block in it, and little Nalati cam in it. Before ordering the cam, I should have just got me an Insky, but they're a little bit more radical. But oh well. And this is a situation that I'm doing right now. I'm gonna have to clean the spark plugs, not all of them, but a few of them, because when I did the cam kit on it. I changed out the springs, but I never did change the seals. So that was dumb of me. But I decided to order the seals, but I haven't got around. Like I said, money wise, I gotta go take them. You know, I'll do it myself. Now that I did a video not too long ago, a while back, and I found my spring compressor, so I can just take the heads off. Well, I got the air hose thing, and I can just do them on the block. You know, hold the valve and then take the spring out and put new seals on them. So it'll be a lot easier for me instead of taking the whole head off and then putting new gaskets on it. But oh well, so I mean, if it happens, well, I guess I'll just redo the whole thing. You know, it is what it is. So that's my plans for this car, to get that done for this the green Malibu. Get the wheels, get the front end suspension done, and then I got the springs for it to lower it. I already got the rear springs on it. It's gonna drop like maybe 2 to 4 inches. So that'll look nice. But I'll have to probably cut the inner side of the tub. You know, I'll do a video on that when I decide to get the wheels and the spring put on. But I might have to kind of make like a wheel tub, like square it off. I'll cut it, push it in, and then add some aluminum sheet to it, and then just, you know, tack weld it, or I'll rivet it for the meantime, and then just undercoat it. I mean, it's no big deal as long as it seals up. I'm not that big of. It's not that big of a deal for me to make it look nice and pretty when it's gonna just be undercoated and just painted, and no one's gonna see it. I just don't want the tire to rub when I decide to lower the car a little bit, because it's gonna have a 2 inch to 3 or 4 inch drop, so it might hit. So we'll see what that happens, how it works out. But right now, I was detailing the car, so I just need the hood real quick. So I'll do that real quick, and then we'll get the spark plugs cleaned up. You know, those of y'all who never use this stuff, this is some good stuff right here. Just try it, man. This stuff works real nice. It gives it a wet look. It's funny though, because I mean, I don't wanna, how you put it, I guess it really matters, because people are opinionated these days. So, but this stuff works for me, the turtle wax. It works way better. You won't see me buy McGuire's or any type of other wax cleaner. I won't buy it. I mean, the only way I'll buy it if it looks as good as this. That's the only way I'll buy something else. Because I tried a lot of stuff. And a lot of the stuff that I've used, it wasn't too great. I've been using this for almost more than 2 years. Way longer than that. Probably like good 4 years or something like that. Cause this paint job's like 4 years old, 4 to 5 years. It's a 5-year paint job. It still looks. I mean, I'll probably do a video, because I got a few swirls down here, and those of y'all that want to learn how to buff and all that, I'll do a video on that later on. You can see wise. Look at that shine, that glare. That's a wet look. So we'll start working on these spark plugs. See which plugs are bad, which are good. Alright guys, I had to go get some stuff. I had to go get the light, so we're gonna go ahead and start on, we'll look at number 2, see what it looks like. I mean, if they look good, then I guess I won't have to do too much, you know what I mean? It's better for me. Yeah, they're a little bit. You can see here, look. See a little bit. See that oil there? That's the issue I'm having. So I'll just clean them a little bit and put them back in. Yeah, the thing is that these spark plugs, they're not that old. I just barely bought them. Man. I'm just having that issue with the valve seals. It sucks, but you know, I gotta keep my car running. But it's been a while since I actually cleaned them, so the car's been running pretty good, you know what I mean? So it's good for me. I mean, those of y'all that actually build cars or know how cars are supposed to run, I'm pretty sure you guys know that once you have a plug that's foul or it's not sparking good, I mean, the car just runs like crap. I mean, and then you hate it. It's kind of annoying, you know, if you ask me. It's pretty much annoying. It's annoying to me. Most people, they'll just drive their car like that. They won't even care. I'm not one of those people, man. Yeah, they're just oily. They're not too bad, you know. Yeah. I was having issues with the car running rich, and I guess I kind of adjusted the carburetor pretty good. If you don't own a vacuum gauge to test the, I guess the air bleeds on your carburetor, but I use the one on the bottom, which is that one that goes right underneath the intake. If you don't adjust those, man, I mean, if you can do it by you know, I think by ear or something like that. I don't know how people, old schoolers do. They do like one turn and a half on the driver's side, and then maybe like I think it's one turn on the passenger side on your carburetor feeds. But I got tired of doing it like that, so I just bought me an air vacuum gauge, and it was a lot better. It was a lot quicker, if you ask me. So those who don't own one, I recommend that you buy one. That way, at least you know your car won't run too rich, and you can always tell with the gas. I mean the exhaust. It basically burns your eyes when it's running rich. But for me, I guess until I get the right amount of cash, like I said, I'll get this stuff done. I'll get this stuff done. And I like using brake cleaner because it's a lot easier to clean. Takes all that carbon deposits off. Works a lot better, man. And I just painted in here not too long, a while back. Stuff still stayed on there pretty good. The paint, the hot rod. It's like a flat black, almost like hot rod black. Came out good, man. I like it. I think a buddy of mine, he saw the car and I showed him the inside, and he was all like, "Man, it looks good, man." See what number 8 looks like. Yeah, the control arm bushing on this car already. I just replaced that side, and this side's already starting to tear. Look at this side, looks pretty good. See that? And you can see. Let me put the light to it. See that? That one's burning a lot better. See that? I mean, it's not great, but you can see the tan. See that? I'll clean it anyway, though. Looks a lot better though. See that? Whole lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish these off real quick, guys, and I'll get back with you. I don't want to be boring y'all with this. Takes a while though, so I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I just needed to do spark plug number 5. Number 7 I didn't have to do because it was still good. That one was burning tan, so I guess I'll just install number 5, clean it up a little bit more better, and we'll fire it up. Like better. See that? Put the light to it. You can see it's kind of hard. Maybe like right there, you can see the plug. It's a lot cleaner than what it was. You know, I hate having this issue, but sometimes you gotta do these things. I mean, most people are just like, what the hell? Just go buy some new spark plugs. But these spark plugs they're not that old. They're still good. So I just had this issue. I did sell the headers that were on this car, because I had the manifolds back on this car, but I did sell the headers. They were shorty headers, and some guy bought them. I mean, they were good. They just, I don't like the idea that you have to put that gasket. I mean, nowadays they sell that header where it just like bolts on without a gasket, kind of like the manifold style. They sell headers like that, so it's a lot easier. So you don't have to run gasket. You don't have to have the exhaust leaks, because I was having a lot of exhaust leaks, especially on the passenger side. I couldn't get it to work, man. I bought copper gaskets and reusable gaskets. I put double gaskets, and it still leaked. I just got tired of them, so I'll probably end up ordering me some new headers. But I found me some on Speedway. The price is not too bad. I'm gonna get those. They're long tube headers, but I also got to get the cross member that has that notch on it, so I can run the exhaust on there, because I don't want to do the bending type exhaust. No way. We'll get this out of the way and fire her up. Fire her up, see what she sounds like.
car sounds good when you do all the little sensitive things to it. It runs good for a good while. I know I already have these problems with this vehicle. There's too much that I want to do to this car. Get it where I want it to do. Got a good idle to it. Like I said, just those are the issues I have with this car, man. I always have these problems with this car. I mean, for right now, so I decided to get the head situated, the valve seals. As soon as I get that situated, I won't have this issue anymore with this car. You know, it should be running good. Well, she still runs good, but it's just these problems I have. I mean, I could drive it here for a good while before I had to actually do that to the spark plugs. You know, I believe like last year I had a intake leak, man. I mean, I thought it was a vacuum leak, but I went through every hose, couldn't find the leak, and the car was leaning out big time. I mean, it wouldn't idle. It would like go too high. I mean, I couldn't find it, and all this time it was an intake gasket leak. Even though I put new intake gaskets on the other intake, it still was leaking because supposedly that intake that I had on this car, it's almost 20 plus years old. So I'm guessing it warped. I can get it fixed. It's a Hawaiian intake. I mean, they don't make that intake anymore. It's an Action Plus. It idles from 1,500 to 6,000. It's a good intake, but I'll probably get it resurfaced and fix it. Maybe put it on the roaster, see what happens. Or I'll probably put this one in the roaster because I already got another intake for this car. I ordered it. It's a 25 to 65, so I'll probably put it on this one. It'll probably run a whole lot better. And then, like I said, there's just a lot of things I gotta do to this car. The headers, new wheels, get the headwork done on it. I'm not that interested in putting another cabinator on. I just want to drive it. I just want to drive the car. At one point, I was thinking of just priming the car, and because the car needs body work and this and that, but I'm just thinking nonsense sometimes. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it like that. I just want to get my wheels. These wheels, I'm gonna sell them. I'm not gonna keep these wheels. I already got some wheels that I gotta get rid of, and I don't want to have too much stuff that I don't need. But today's video was based on doing this again, trying to get this car running again, efficient, so I can take it to work here and there. That's basically it. And it's running good. It's running all right. I don't have any issues with it right now, so I'm happy. But I'll be putting more content on this car too, sooner or later. Once I get the wheels, the front wheels and the tires. Once I start doing the wheels and the tires, I'll be putting out content when I'm gonna start lowering the car, put the springs on, cut the tub, drop it, put the front wheels on. I'm gonna do a whole cleanup on this car, restoration, paint the frame, make it look nice, put new control arms. I already got the tie rod kit, put all that brand new. I'm gonna work my way from the front all the way to the back. Do everything, make it look nice and efficient for me. That way at least I know the car looks, it's up to date. You know, this car, it's a 79 Malibu, so I'm pretty sure some of the suspension on this car is still original from that year. And some of the stuff I replaced, but not everything. So this time I'm gonna probably do everything brand new. So at least this way I know that the car itself, it's good. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you hit the likes, button, and subscribe to Old School Custom Rides, and whatever content I put out there, I hope you guys like it, and I appreciate the ones that, like I said again and again, I'll keep saying it on my videos. Appreciate you guys who are following me on this YouTube channel. I just hope that my channel succeeds. I wanted it to succeed. That way I can show some people out there that probably don't know this stuff. And I used to be an amateur myself at one time, and now I know this because certain buddies that I grew up with, I used to see the stuff that they built. A lot of these guys that I still know, like I said, these guys are into like serious racing, man. You're talking about big block with dominators, nitrous, and I'm just an ordinary hot rodder. That's it. I love those cars, but I'm not into all that because it's expensive. Bad enough I already have one, two, three, four hot rods. And my money that I work for, or the money that I get from work, it's not enough for all that stuff that I have. So this is the reason why I'm trying to build up this YouTube channel, so maybe I can get some type of help, so I can restore all my cars, try to get them to where I want them, or maybe just build another car just for the hell of it and let you guys see it, or you guys can add some type of input and maybe what I should do to make these certain cars look better than what they are. I don't mind the input from people. I mean, that's fine if it's good input, you know. Like I said, but like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys, and don't hit the like button again, like I said, and I'll see you guys on the next old school custom ride video. See you.